Look at this cinematic shot. I know exactly what you were thinking. Hey tool drop, what tool is that? Can you send me the prompt? I could just give you the names, but I won't. It feels like a rat race. You master a tool on Monday. By Friday, it is obsolete. If you are just memorizing names, you are already losing. You don't need another list. You need a system. This time, I'm not going to give you a fish. I'm going to build you a fishing boat. We are going to build a custom engine that picks your tools and writes your prompts automatically. Stick around for the final step. I'll show you the secret sauce configuration that turns this workflow into a senior prompt engineer. Let's get to work. We start with a clean slate. Open Google NotebookLM, click New Notebook. We need to feed this brain before we ask it questions. The problem with most AI is that it hallucinates. It guesses. We don't want guesses, so we need trusted sources. Select Website, First Source, Rundown AI. This site breaks down daily news and tutorials. It is efficient, but it is a lot to read every morning. Copy the URL, paste it here. Second source, The Neuron. This one is creator-friendly. It focuses on impact, not just hype. Copy. Paste. Third source, Futurepedia.io. This is a directory, thousands of tools, way too many to sort through manually. Fourth source, Product Hunt. This shows us what is trending today. Now look at the source list. We have a library. But we have a problem. If I just ask a question now, the AI acts like a librarian. It just summarizes text. That isn't helpful. We need an expert. So we change the behavior. Go to Configure Chat on your notebook. Locate the Custom Instructions box. We're going to give it a job title. Type this in. Act as a head of innovation for a creative agency. You have access to the latest industry newsletters provided in the sources. Your goal is to synthesize this information. Hit save. Now the AI knows who it is. Let's test the workflow. I'm going to give it a specific scenario. I type this. I am working on a sci-fi short film about robots. Constraints are low budget, beginner skill level. Based on the uploaded list, recommend the best tech stack. Break it down by scripting, image gen, and voice. Explain why it fits my constraints. Hit enter, watch this. It isn't guessing, it is cross-referencing the database we just built. Look at the result. It suggests specific tools. It tells me why they are cheap. It tells me why they are easy. It filtered the noise. If you asked ChatGPT to do this, it would search the open web. You would get hallucinations. You would get year-old Reddit posts. This is pure data. But there is a limitation. NotebookLM is not a web browser. It does not surf the internet. It analyzes specific documents. So you cannot just drop a generic homepage link. You must provide the exact URL with the exact data you need. Also, this database is static. It does not auto-refresh. If you want next week's news, you have to upload next week's links manually. Yes, it adds a step to your workflow, but do the math. Uploading a link takes 30 seconds. Reading 500 newsletters takes 10 hours. Now we know what tools to use. The next problem is using them. Most people use AI to write scripts, and most AI scripts sound like robots. We are going to build a personal ghostwriter. We need to clone a winning strategy. Do not panic, we aren't stealing ideas. We are analyzing tone. I'm going to use my own channel as the guinea pig. Open a new notebook, go to YouTube, find a channel you respect. Go to the Videos tab, click Popular. We want the data from the winners. Open the top 3 videos, copy the URLs. Go back to NotebookLM, paste the links. Now the AI has the raw data. But again, we have a problem. If I say write a script, it will just summarize these videos. We need to change the engine again. Go to Configure Chat. Change the conversational goal to Custom. Here is the prompt. You are a professional ghostwriter. Analyze the tone, pacing, and vocabulary of the source text. Your goal is to replicate this style for new topics. Hit save. Now it stops being an assistant. It starts being a writer. Let's test it. Now here's our master prompt. Only thing you have to do is enter your video length here and enter the video outline at the end of the prompt. Hit enter. Listen to the output.
Look at your browser tabs right now.
Seriously, look at them. If you've got 50 windows open and your computer fan sounds like it's about to take off, stay with me because we need to talk. It uses short sentences, it uses punchy language, it mimics the rhythm of the viral videos. It is 99% accurate to the source voice. You didn't have to train a complex model, you just gave it the right reference material. We have covered discovery, we have covered writing. If this workflow just saved you from manually editing a bad AI script, drop a like on the video. It tells me to find more efficient workflows like this. Now, let's solve the hardest problem. Technical execution. This is the biggest hurdle. You have the tool, you have the script, but you can't get the image generator to do what you want. Go to Google, search official prompt guide for VO3 or Midjourney parameters. The big paid tools have thousands of pages of documentation, but even the free tools usually have a hidden PDF or a how-to page. If there is no official manual, find a high-quality community guide. Find the syntax. Find the technical rules. We're going to force the notebook to memorize every single parameter so you don't have to. This is the secret sauce. I'm going to use Nano Banana Pro and VO3 as examples. These are freemium tools. They have official guides. Step 1. Find the official documentation page. Do not copy the URL. Websites change. Links break. We want a permanent manual. On your keyboard, press Ctrl+P or Command P on a Mac. Save as PDF. Download the pages for Nano Banana. Download the pages for VO3. Go to NotebookLM. New notebook. Name it Prompt Engineer. Upload the PDFs as sources. Now, the configuration, open the settings, type this. Act as a senior prompt engineer. Always reference the uploaded technical documentation. Provide the prompt and the technical reasoning. This is crucial. We don't just want the fish, we want to know how to fish. Let's test Nano Banana. I type this. Based on the guides, create a prompt for a macro shot of a robotic eye. Use the documentation to find the correct aperture settings for maximum background blur. Hit enter. Look at that response. It gives me the prompt, but look below it. It gives us not only the prompt, but also a technical breakdown. Let's copy the prompt. Paste it into the Nano Banana Pro image generator. Generate. Look at the result. The blur is perfect, the detail is sharp. It followed the rules I didn't even know existed. Let's try video. VO3, I type this. Based on VO3 guides, I need a prompt for a high-speed FPV drone shot above a waterfall. It gives me a block of text, let's run it. Paste, generate. Look at the water, look at the speed. It captured the high-octane vibe because it used the correct terminology. The drone proximity creates digital distortion. The AI predicted that. It optimized for it. You built a dedicated engine that knows the manual better than the developers do. Download your docs. I put all the prompts in the pinned comment. Use them, and let the machine do the work. That is how you stay efficient.